Hello, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, I'm going to make my very first time planner. So this is going to be custom made using different products from different places, and I will have my calendar. I'm going to decorate it. I'm going to do my April organization, so I will have my personal one, and I'll also have my work, which includes my like budgeting one for my cash stuffing videos and all of that, like bill due and all of that stuff. And I'm gonna try to make it cute but also practical, so I do like the combination of the two, and I'm really excited to get this started. Hopefully it's going to be like the way that I have imagined it. I have a specific mind, like I have a specific image in my mind that the way I want this to go. So I'm hoping that it is going to end up just the way that I have planned this whole thing. So as you can see, I have a lot of items on my desk. So my plan is to be using these products going forward in my videos. So I do have this beautiful stickers, and it comes in a bunch of them, and it just says happy birthday, and it's really cute. So I hope you could see it in the camera, and they are cute, and I mean, and they are smaller, so I like the idea of them being this size because my binder and my planner is smaller. So this is gonna work out perfectly. I'm going to be using a happy planner style, but it is gonna be custom made, and I'll tell you in just a second. So I got these are from Amazon, so I will link this for you, and everything else as well. So pretty much majority of the products that I have are from Amazon, so I will link everything that I'm able to, so you can find it if you're interested as well. I love this. And then I also got these from Amazon as well, and this is basically saying bill due. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about this one just yet, just because it doesn't come in a lot of them, and I was thinking like I will be putting this for every month, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough just because it's not that many, and also I do have a lot of bills, so I'm just gonna see, but I will use it up, and then I'll let you know if it's worth to, like, if I will repurchase it or not. But it is cute. I love that it does come in different colors, and the entire process I will be doing color coding, and you're gonna find out in just a second like what I'm trying to explain. I absolutely love these stickers. These are like so beautiful, and this one comes in a bunch, and it just basically says payday, and it is this cute little wallet and money sticking out, and it says payday, and again it has these beautiful colors, and I absolutely love this one so much. I'm very happy with this one. I also got sticker books. So this one is a very new purchase. I like how it is very like pastel colors, and I did want to have something a little bit different, just because the other ones that I do have or I've had for a long time for other things that I did in the past, they're a little bit different. But this one has a lot of, like, see, it says here bill due, it has the money sign, rent due, finance, check-in, car, credit card payments, all of this stuff. And it does have a lot of like the practical ones as well. It has like dentist. I love this one. It's very like practical, and I absolutely love this one. I also got this one. This one is a bundle, and it wasn't on Prime. I did receive it a little bit later, but it is specifically made for like the cash stuffing system. It says the sinking fund, and it has all these like little stickers, and then it does have like these little again like shopping money, payday, and then it has all these other like credit cards. It has this which I'm still trying to figure out what is this exactly. It again says payday, medical, income, and household, and it has these jars that you can basically, I guess, for savings, or just, I don't know exactly what it's for, but it is a big sticker. You can just maybe put like your expenses or your like what you spend money on. I don't know, but not too crazy about this, but it's still nice to have. So I have that. This is one of my favorite ones. It is a little bit pricier than the other ones. Some of the other ones, I got it for a lot more affordable. And this one is a little bit, not too much, like not too much more, but it is a little bit more, but it is totally, totally worth it because it does come with all of the months, and then it does have different styles. So for example, it does have like the cursive, it has these like bold, January to December, and it does have like a few of them. And then you do have this way, and then it's like these are like a little bit smaller. You have Monday through Friday, Saturday. These are basically like DIY, like if you want to customize your whole entire calendar. And you do have it in this font, and then you have the numbers. This is tedious to take out all the stickers and put it, but if you want to make it very, very customized, this is worth it. And the one that I got is undated, so this is going to work out perfectly. Again, all these numbers, different sizes. Over here it says like the holidays, Easter, it says Earth Day, Ramadan, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, St. Patrick's Day, all of these. And it is not colorful, so you do have the option if you don't want too much color, which I love. You have more here. And then you also get like, what is this? Like to do work, Zoom meetings, parties, meetings, and it is all very cohesive. So like if you don't want color, but I also love that you do get color towards the back. So if you want your theme to be a specific color, which that's what I'm going to do, I have a color in mind for each month. So for like, let's say an example, this is not the actual way, but like, for example, if let's say I want to do February pink, then I can do the whole calendar with the pink numbers, with all of this. And it's going to be like the whole entire calendar is going to be that color. And then so forth. You have different colors. I absolutely love it. This is the main reason why I got it, because I do want to color coordinate. And then you also get towards the back, same thing with the holidays, but in color. So you do have options colorful, and you do have the ones that it is not with color. So I love this. So many different pages. So this is so perfect to start off with. And this is exactly what I'm going to be using to start with the calendar. And then after that, I will be using the other stickers to decorate and add. I love this one. I don't remember where I got it from, but it came in a bundle of every month. And then it does have all of these stickers. So this one is for April. You can see here it says Easter. It has all these like cute colors, and it's beautiful pastel again colors for April. Very, very, very beautiful. I love that. And then I also got this one. This was a really, really long time ago, but it is basically like a lot of writings, and it has a lot of quotes, and it has like bigger and smaller sizes of basically like designs. So I love that. So you have like bigger boxes, then it has smaller boxes. And then it does also have, again, a lot of colors. So basically each color has a few pages of this stuff. Love that one. And then I got this one also a while ago, and I love it. It's very floral themed. So it has all these beautiful like designs. Like look at those florals, beautiful colors. And then you get also like a mixture. It's so beautiful, so pretty. Look at how cute is that. And then you get like this washi type of designs. I've used a few of these, but they are so, so, so pretty. Like, oh my goodness, look at that. I absolutely adore this one so much. And this was only $8.99, so very affordable. Another one that I got is this one. I love this. Like it can kind of look like a fall type of theme. Like with this, for some reason, that's what it reminded me of. And then look at this black and white. How gorgeous is this? Oh wow! And then look at that. So, so, so pretty. Like the whole book is like this. So stunning. You have like a combination of even like these boxes that you can use to write on, different shapes. Again, towards the back, like these bulletins you can use for like to-do lists. And then you get like these stickers where it's like more practical ones. So again, stunning. I also got this one. Again, these are a little bit older, but similar ones. Like, I love these because I love that they come in different shapes and sizes. So this is really, really pretty too. This one has a lot of quotes, and it does have a lot of these ones because I wanted to have variety of size differences and also some boxes that I can actually write inside of it. So I love that. And then another one is this one. Again, this one is like black and gold, very luxurious. Definitely, like, the whole book is like black and gold, and it's just very, like, very, very luxurious, and like flowers. So pretty. Like, look at that. This first page is just like pretty. And again, $8.99. I also got these. Like, these are larger size for, again, each month is different. You get pretty much like the whole sheet for each month with its own holidays and colors and related to that month, which I think is very good to have when you're trying to decorate. Yeah, so that's about it for stickers. So I will be using some of those stickers to decorate in this book, in this planner. So this planner itself is pretty much like custom made because I bought everything is from different places and I put them together. So let me explain. So the cover itself is, let me see. I don't know why it's not closing easily like this. This is the one thing I don't like. Okay. So the cover itself is basically like this leather, thicker style of the cover. So you're basically getting like a leather cover. I absolutely love this. A lot of the time when I get like happy planners that I've gotten in the past, they have that like plastic with that clear cover and then designs on it. And they're beautiful. I've seen some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful designs, and I have a bunch of those. Maybe in another video, I will go through all those. But I really like the idea of this very sophisticated looking cover, and you basically paying for just the cover alone. So you're getting the front and the back. So it comes separately. So when you purchase it, you purchase the cover by itself, okay? And then these discs I also ordered separately, and these are the metal ones. So a lot of the other ones are plastic. These are metal, and I did want to have it in gold. So I really wanted the gold with the brown. I think it is so beautiful together. It just makes it very sophisticated, clean. I didn't want too much design, too much colors, too much of any of that. I wanted it to be like this. So I got this separately. I got that separately. So like I said, all of it will be linked in the description box. So you can find it in the description box below. Now, the inserts. I did have, I purchased 2 different inserts, okay? So let me show the first one. Okay, let me show, like, I already did some stuff in the main. So the one that you're looking at right now, this one that has the tabs, okay? So it basically comes from January all the way to December. You get that in the pack that you buy. So I removed the ones from January to March just because those are pretty much done. I didn't do anything because I'm starting new. So I'm starting from April. So I removed it. But when you purchase it, you get it from January all the way to December. And again, the tabs are very clean. They're colorless, black and white, and very, very sophisticated. I absolutely love that. So the first thing you get is this page that it says to do in and then the month. So it starts with to do, and then you have a whole page to write down whatever it is that you have to do in the month that you're in. I love it. I love to have a to do page because I'm all about that. I make a to-do list and I cross off as I do the things that I need to do. So I really wanted to have that. So when you open the page, you get your month. Okay, so this one is May 2026, and I absolutely love that it has lines inside the actual calendar, which a lot of the time you don't get that. You get the blank. And this is dated. So this one says from Sunday to Saturday, and then each one has lines that you can write down your important dates, whatever you need to do. And then you get a notes section towards the right side, which I absolutely love. Very clean, very easy to use, and you can just write on the lines. Love. So you basically get from, like I said, January all the way to December, and that's it. That's all it comes in the pack, and it is very affordable. But I wanted to do something extra because I do have, like, I want to keep it a little bit separate. Like my more work related, cash stuffing related items, I might keep it separate. And then I also wanted to have like my personal one, which will have probably a lot more colors, stickers, more fun and decorations. So what I decided to do is, when you see this page, when you flip it, before you get to the other month, I added the other inserts. Okay, and then another thing is, you in the back you also get the review of the month, which I love. Okay, so normally this would end and then you would start June. Okay, so that's what it would be, but I added this insert, and this is, again, it comes in a pack, so you're basically getting a whole pack for about 12 months. And it's like this. The front is plain. You decorate yourself. You can color yourself. You can write down the month yourself, whatever you want to do. The whole point is that you do yourself. And I added this. And then you get this blank page, undated. And the whole point is that I want to add my own. So this would be for May. Okay, and then I did the same for the rest of the months. So basically, when you open May, you get this, and this is probably going to be my cash stuffing, my business work related stuff. And then when you flip it over, my personal one would be here. Close to each other, next to each other, but they're not on top of each other. And also, it is not requiring me to have multiple calendars. So I love that, to have everything in one place. And I get to have fun with this page. I get to decorate it. I get to add whatever I want. Now, pretty much the rest of it is, then now you go to June. And then again, I did the insert. So you get, this would be for June, then July, then August, and until the end. Okay. So yes, I did spend money on 2 different inserts to have 2 different calendars, but that's fine. And I did also purchase other pages. You can do that with, that's what I love about these happy planner, like this disc system, because you can make it customized to yourself. You can remove, you can add. So I also got these pages, and this one is basically that says the debt payoff tracker. So I might, still thinking about it, I might use this to basically put it towards the end and keep track of every single credit cards that I own and the debt that I have, and then just basically write down every time I pay and the balance left. And then it's just gonna be like, I keep track of it, and then to see, like, you know, progress. I do also save this information in my phone, and also like all of that, everything I do on this planner is already in my phone calendar and in my phone notes and all of that. But I did also want to keep track of it on the paper. So this is probably gonna go in the back. So I'm gonna add it really fast. So I'm gonna add this page. And this is something that I will have to do on a monthly basis. So it's not something that I put it next to any specific month. It's just towards the end. So basically when I'm done with, let's say, April, then I will come here and then I will write down that I paid April's this specific credit card bill, and then just write it down. And then when it's May time, I will come and I will write it down. So it is not specific to any month. It is more like a general one. I do have a lot of that, a lot of different credit cards, so I hope it's gonna be enough. But I'm gonna just use this for what I do have for my credit cards. Okay, now coming back to the beginning. Another thing that I've decided to do, I don't like this, that it's taking like time like this. Okay. Okay, another thing that I've decided to do is I kind of already went through the April and I wrote this. I made this page, but I don't like the way that it's turned out, honestly. So it is what it is. It's already done. So I might just do this other page. Where is it? Okay, so normally, like, I had this one first and I didn't have this page. This is something new that I added. But I was thinking I'm going to combine everything with birthdays and my cash stuffing, all of that in one. But it kind of became like a whole mess. So I decided to add this page and then keep it separate. So now moving forward, that page, which is, I'll show an example for May. So the first page with the lines will be more sophisticated, more related to like the cash stuffing. It's going to be a lot cleaner and easier to look at. And it's going to be more writing than anything else. And then the following page, which I will do today, which is this one that I added. And this is going to be for April. This is going to be my personal one. So this is what we're going to work with today. Another thing that I've decided to do is at the end of every month. So when I'm done with April, okay, so this would be the notes and everything for April. Before I get to May, I've decided to add sheets. So again, I got this one and I got this one. I have a different kind, like I have dotted ones, I have plain ones. I have so many different inserts, but I want to go with these just because these are going to be a lot easier to work with. So I decided to add about a few pages to every month just to keep track of, maybe do like budgeting for my cash stuffing, maybe if I want to write down notes, or you know, I'm still figuring out exactly what I will be doing, but I decided to just basically use a few pages per month. So I will add this right now. I have 1, 2, 3. This is close to each other. Okay. I have 3 pages of this one, which is basically like a to-do list, but I don't necessarily have to use it as a to-do list. I can just do whatever I want with it. I think this is going to be mainly just to like keep track of my cash stuffing, maybe do like budgeting, write down notes, maybe for the bank, or like, let's say if like doodling or like brain dump, all of that. And then I can always remove it if I don't need it. And then I have about 2 pages of this one. So I will add a few pages here and there to each month so I can have the option to write on this and keep notes and track of things. So that's what I decided to do with my planner. I didn't want to have the weekly ones where like it goes through the weeks, just because I've had those in the past and I never ended up like really looking at them, and I never really followed the weeklies, and it was just wasted. So I decided to, instead of doing that, just have the one calendar, which is the whole month, and then have a page where I can just write down notes or whatever I need to get it out of my brain, and just to have it written down to not forget. And even if it's not pretty, even if it's just lines and I cross it off or whatever, just for like, just to even write whatever I want on it, I can always remove it. If it's something I want to keep, I will leave it for information. If it's something that was used for just like brain dump or whatever, I can just, when I'm done with the month, remove it, toss it, and move on. So that's what I wanted to do, and hopefully this system is going to work. So that's the thing that I've decided to do. And like I said, if you want to follow along and do the same thing, it's going to be everything in the below. You can get it yourself and start with me and do the same thing. So let's go back to April. And let's see here. So like I mentioned earlier, I already did this one. And I don't know why I did it without waiting to do this on camera, but I started to make it nice. Like, as you can see here, I added some cute stickers here and there. But then I started writing like my paydays and my appointments and all of that stuff. And it just doesn't look clean. It doesn't look nice. So, but it is what it is. And I'm not going to like dwell on it too much. So I'm just going to skip it. And I'm going to go to this clean page, fresh start. and this is the page that we will decorate. Okay, so let me see if I want to maybe like remove it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove these 2 pages, and then we're gonna decorate it on the desk. So I have decided to color coordinate every single month. And each month that I pick a color, that's the theme that is gonna be. So for April, I've decided to do yellow. And I don't know if I'm gonna do like everything in yellow. I think that's gonna be too chaotic and too much. But I'm gonna see like if there's a specific sticker that has a different color than yellow, and then I might incorporate those colors in that within yellow and mix it up. But since I decided to do yellow, now I'm gonna just basically bring in all of the stickers that I think are going to work with this month. Okay, I'm gonna definitely incorporate these, and I'm gonna do this one, and then I will be using maybe some from here, these, and then I might go through these books and add a little bit more decor later on. But I think first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, before I put in the stickers and before I start to put in like different things, I want to first write down the dates that are important, and then around those I will start to decorate. Okay, and before anything else, we need to start the dates and all that. So because I've decided to go with yellow, I'm going to choose, let's see if there's a different kind of yellow or if there's only like one specific one. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm gonna choose these these numbers, just because this is, I feel like, actually, you know what? I might do these ones because I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna use these ones. So I'm gonna put in the numbers. Let's put the month first. Let's see if there's another one that is like a larger one that says April. Okay, so over here, I'm gonna use this one. Okay. And I'm going to put it where it says the month. Okay, so it says the month, and I put it right here, which is clean, which is not too much in the out there. And then I'm gonna start putting all of these numbers over here. So I might like fast forward it so you don't have to see the whole process. Okay, so I put the numbers in and they ended up pretty nice. I don't mind. I wanted them to be like very, very clean on the line and everything, but honestly, that was gonna require a lot of time, and I tried, but it's just like, it's fine. They look great, and they're not so like out there and loud that it makes that much of a difference. So I think it's just fine. And I think also you could see in the camera as well. So I'm so far happy with the way that this is turning out. If at the end when I add like stickers and stuff and I feel like maybe I should be using the larger numbers, maybe this one for the next month, then I can do that. But for right now, I think that's fine. And I'm also going to put the stickers for the month, for the weeklies. And I think I'm going to use these cursive ones as well, just because I do like the cursive better. Wait, my port. I tore a few of them, but it's okay. They look fine. So I think that's good for that. I do want to maybe like get rid of those two later. I might just do stickers. I don't know if they have like a to-do one in that color. Let me see. Okay. I think for the holidays, I might leave them as black and white, but let me do the payday first and then the dates, and then I will see how it's gonna end up. So for my paydays, I do get paid on the 8th and on the 22nd. I get paid bi-weekly. I don't always end up getting paid, like my paycheck, on the same dates. Sometimes I get it on the 6th, sometimes the 8th, sometimes the 10th, and then sometimes towards later on, like 23rd, 21st. So I averaged it out. So I just put down the 8th and the 22nd. So that's where I'm going to put the stickers. And I'm going to use the yellow one. So on the 8th, I'm going to write down here that it is a payday. And then I'm also going to use another yellow sticker. And then another one on the 22nd. I'm going to do the same thing and write down that it is a payday on that day as well. And then I do also have a few birthdays, which I'm going to mark it down. I have these cute stickers. They're so stunning. So I have a birthday on the 24th. So I'm going to write down, or I'm going to put a sticker. Happy birthday. I love that. And then there is another birthday on the 29th, I think. Yes. Another. So my niece's birthday is on the 29th. And then that's my sister's birthday. Okay. So that's that. And then we do have let's see, before I do the bill due ones, I do want to put in the holidays. So I have these. I really want a really cute one for the actual Easter, which is on the 5th. On the 5th, right here. So this is really cute one. Let's see if I want to use, do I want to use like just a black and white one? Or do I want to add colors? Let's see. Easter would be like that. And if I put, no, I'm gonna do colors. I'm gonna do colors. I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna do, this one is really cute. Okay. I'm gonna do this one. So I'm gonna write down Happy Easter. There you go. That is so nice. It's looking great. And I could see here, based off of these, that I'm seeing some kind of greens with the yellows. So we might have to end up incorporating some greens. Okay, and then I'm also going to write down, let's see here. What else is going on in April? April. Okay, we do have an appointment on the 6th. On the 6th, my son has a doctor's appointment. So I'm going to write down here. Okay, so we have an appointment on the 6th. And then we are going on a holiday until the 3rd. It is spring break. I don't know if there is anything here that basically says spring break. It doesn't. So I don't see anything. And then, okay. The birthdays are done. I'm going to put those away. I will start putting the Bill Dude ones soon. But I also want to do something here that we're going out of town. Something fun. So let me see here what I can use. Something exciting there. Celebrate. No party. Halloween. I'm going to come back to that. So let me write down what it is, what these are. So this is my at 340. And then this one is and then this one is okay. Right, there you go. Another thing that I want to do here is write down my bills due dates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 bills on the 1st. I'm going to come back to that one. On the 3rd, we have 3 bills. I'm going to put 3 stickers. One. Oh my God. And then one more. Okay. So we have 3 due dates, bills for the 3rd. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 due on the 4th, which I'm gonna have to come back. And then we have 2 on the 6th. Yeah, these stickers are not gonna work out. I don't think I'll repurchase them just because they are bigger and they're not gonna really last that long, honestly. Okay, so I have those. Okay, so I did all that, and I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I want to do this every single month and just go through all the stickers and put it all. I might, depends, I'm not sure. I mean, this whole thing is supposed to be for fun anyway, right? To make it colorful and clean and nice to look at. So we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and write all of the information in after so I don't bore you. But those are the bill due dates. Okay, and now that we have that taken care of, I think what else is left? Let me just double check my calendar. So April 1st is the Fool's Day, right? So I want to see if any of those stickers have, yeah. So see on the, this one has it. I'm gonna add it right here just for fun. There you go. April Fool's Day. And then let's see here. Before I add all of that, we are going to, even though we're gonna drive, but we are still like technically going on vacation. So I'm going to just put this right here that we are still on vacation because we're going on Friday, March 30. Sorry, Monday, March 30. And then coming back Friday. So, oops. Okay, it's not removing, but it's okay. So I will just instead write down here that, let me put one of these to remember here. Because a day before, I need to make sure to pack. And let's see, we need something like not too big, but something that's I can put in so I can, let's see, get it done to do. Let's see. I need like a maybe I can use one of these. They're too big. Okay, I'll use one of these. So I'm gonna put this one here. Okay. And then I'm going to write down that we need to pack. We need to wash our couches before we leave. So I want to wash our couches. Like there's the thing that I bought, like a little vacuum that I've never used it before, but it's supposed to like, I don't know what it's called, but you just basically like just use it to, it like has this suction and then it just cleans it out with water and soap or whatever exactly what it's called. But we decided to do it the night before, so that way when it's like still wet, by the time we get back, it will get dry. So we have to do that on Sunday. We have to pack, and maybe I don't know what else was I supposed to do before we left. Okay, I'll write it down. So Sunday is gonna be basically just to prepare and get ready for the week, and then that's gonna be for fun. But I did forget that I also had a few days that I mentioned that I have a lot of bills on those days. So what I decided to do on those is just use little logos instead of like writing it down. So let me find the dates again. So, and I think I noticed a little house sticker here. I saw something like that here. Oh, I see vacay. Okay, I see here that it says vacation. So I'm gonna put this one right here. It's vacation all the way down here. And then I'll put one more here. And also one more here. Okay. So that's the vacation. Okay, I can always add extras there, but I wanted to find, let's see. Okay. I see here rent due. So I'm gonna put that one for the first. Okay, so rent is due on the first. Okay, also there is credit card. I saw another one. Let me see here. I think it was part of these stickers. Okay, so I have a credit card due that is on the first. Oh my god. Okay, so I have the rent due, I have a credit card due. Okay, I also have my dad's mortgage, which, let's see here. Okay, so we can use this one to represent the mortgage. And then also loan. So I'm gonna use this one, like money borrowed needs to be returned. Okay, so that's good. Okay, I might do that moving forward for like May and stuff. I might use smaller icons and then either write it down or just it's going to represent itself, like credit card, mortgage, rent due. You know, like it's pretty much like if I put, for example, like if I put this one, that's going to represent like water bill, trash bill, or I don't know, internet, car payment, phone bill, mortgage, electricity, you know. So I might do that. We'll see, because this is my first time doing it. This is kind of like trial and error, but so far it's not too bad. I think it's working out fine. But again, what doesn't work out now, I can always change it next month. And then there was another one that was a lot, which was, I think it was the 4th. So on the 4th, we have the gym, but I don't know if there's anything for the gym. Let's put this heart. Well, that would be for like a doctor, right? Okay. Eating out, vacation, pets, emergency fund, miscellaneous of hair. Okay, I might use one of the, because there's another loan. On the 4th on the top. So I might put that one there. And then for the rest of the 3, I might just use those stickers again. If I have any yellows left. Okay. I think later on what I might do is I might see if I can spread out these bills. If I can change their due dates later on, because I feel like they're so close to each other and so many at once. So many ended up on the same day. I don't know how that happened, but I might spread them out a little bit. Okay, I have another appointment on the 15th. I forgot to write it down. So we have one more appointment on the 15th. Okay. I should have done this on the bottom, so I'm gonna have to squeeze it in right here. Okay, that's fine. So there you go. Now, I think I should be able to get started on the decorations. I want to close that off. I don't like it. So I might just put, let's see here. Let's put this one right here. There you go. That looks cute. I also want to close that one too. So I might do like this to-do list. There you go. Much, much better. Okay. Okay, so now what we can do is go ahead and add all these fun stickers around. I really like this one for some reason, these boots. I'm going to put them all the way on the bottom here. There you go. And I want some kind of like floral thing. And I love this umbrella. So cute. I want to put the umbrella maybe right there. Okay. Let's see if we can put some kind of, I like this one too. I really like this pink one. Let's put this bunny here. Okay. There you go. That is super cute. Okay, now I'm gonna put in some flowers and stuff. Let's see. Okay, I want to put some kind of a quote or flowers. Let's see what flowers we can put in here. I think it's too much yellow going on right now, and I want to like add, let's do this one. Let's put this one like let's go like this. And then I will cut off the extras. Okay, that looks good. We don't like to waste, so I could put this one all the way on this corner to give it a little bit of a balance. Hold on. There you go. That looks good. And then I think I also want to add a little bit of like this orange. So let's put this one right somewhere in the middle here, or let's see. There. Okay. And then let's bring in some more Eastery April, like this pink one. And let's put it right on top right here. There you go. And then I want to bring in more boxes so that let's bring in some more flowers just so I can give it a little bit of a balance on both sides. So a little bit of this and this. So I can bring in, let's see here. There. And a little bit there. No, I don't like that there. I could put it here. There you go. Now we can do bigger boxes or codes or shapes. Let's see. Okay. Deadline ASAP. Therapy appointment, relax, me time, dentist, doctor appointment, self-care, nails, facial. Ooh, these are cute. Okay. Important, 2 days to do. This is really cute. Let's put like this. There you go. And then let's do a green one. There you go. Okay. I saw quotes somewhere else. I don't remember where I saw it. I think, was it in here? No. Okay, it might be in here. Am I missing it? Okay, right here. I want to put maybe let's put a little bit of a, I'm going to make everything around me beautiful. That will be my life. This is really nice. I'm going to put this one right here. And then something a little bit smaller, not like too much attention. I like these ones. Let's see. Could put it right there. And okay. Camp, road trip, staycation, cruise, beach day, pack, itinerary, reservations, road trip. Okay. Meal prep. Bill due. Okay, I also need to do laundry. So let's do this laundry right here. I need to wash the sheets before we leave. Okay, I think that's looking great. I'm going to stop right here probably. And yeah, it's not like overly crowded. It is pretty. It looks productive. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill out these and then just fill out an appointment. And that's about it. And I think this turned out really, really nice. And I left this empty just because I don't want the whole page to be just stickers. Because I do want to write down here my important to-do lists. And then these other days, I'm sure something will come up and I need to write down. So I didn't want it to be filled with just stickers. I had to leave them empty so I can fill out as, you know, things come up. But other than that, I think this is very organized. Everything is unique to itself, like birthdays are birthday stickers, paydays, bill due, holidays, and then I might just do a little bit more there. But other than that, I think this ended up really, really pretty. So I'm very, very happy with it. If I do any more changes or anything else, we can look through later. So probably before I start May's, I will flip through my April if there's any changes I've done, and we will go through it and I will share that because there might be some changes. And if there is, before we start May, I will do April and I will share with you and show it to you. So anyway, thank you so much. I really hope you liked today's video. And like I said, it is very new to me. All of this, like this planners, doing this organization, cash stuffing, everything on my channel is new. Not only because it's a new channel, but also because everything is fresh and new in my life as well. So this is for a beginner. It's like a trial and error. If things are not great, I will switch it up. And I'm sure as time passes, I will get a little bit more better at it. Let me know what you think. Do you like this? Would you do anything differently? Is it too much? Is it not enough? Please let me know your thoughts and suggestions so I can do things a little bit differently next time, or if this is great the way it is. I really want to know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked it, and I will see you very soon. My April's cash stuffing video and also my condensing video will be either up on my channel already or it's going to come up after this. So make sure you watch all of that. Please subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me. Thank you very much, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.